Imagine taking off on a routine training mission. Clear mission objectives. Experienced pilots. Normal weather conditions. And then, your compass stops working. You can't tell where the ocean ends, or where the sky begins. Radio messages become confused. Fuel starts running low. Panic spreads through the cockpit. And within hours, 5 military aircraft vanish forever. No wreckage. No survivors. No final answers. This is the chilling mystery of Flight 19, one of the most famous disappearances in aviation history. And what happened that day would help create the legend of the Bermuda Triangle. On December 5, 1945, 5 U.S. Navy bombers known collectively as Flight 19 departed from Fort Lauderdale. The mission was supposed to be simple, a routine navigation and bombing exercise over the Atlantic Ocean. Leading the squadron was experienced instructor Charles Taylor. The pilots were trained. The aircraft were operational. Everything appeared normal. Until the compasses began failing. At first, the confusion seemed manageable. But then radio transmissions became increasingly alarming. Taylor reportedly told the control tower, right pointing finger emoji, "We can't tell where we are. Everything looks wrong." And suddenly, the mission turned into a nightmare. Let's be honest, getting lost today usually means your phone recalculates the route in 5 seconds. In 1945, getting lost over the ocean basically meant, good luck. But what happened next made the situation even more terrifying. Because Flight 19 wasn't the only aircraft to disappear that day. As confusion spread among the pilots, fuel levels began dropping rapidly. Radio operators could hear growing panic in their voices. The pilots debated which direction to fly. East. West. North. No one seemed certain anymore. Then weather conditions worsened. Clouds moved in. Visibility dropped. And the ocean below became an endless, terrifying void. The final transmissions became fragmented. Desperate. Unclear. Then, silence. Flight 19 vanished. But the story gets even stranger. Because when rescue teams launched an aircraft to find them, that plane disappeared too. A massive search operation began almost immediately. One rescue aircraft, a large Navy seaplane called a Martin Mariner, took off to search for Flight 19. It carried 13 crew members. Shortly after takeoff, it vanished completely. Some witnesses reported seeing a massive explosion in the sky. Others believed the aircraft simply disappeared into the darkness. Either way, now 6 aircraft and 27 men were gone. Without a trace. Seriously? Imagine hearing that the rescue plane sent to find the missing aircraft also disappeared. At that point, you'd probably start believing something was seriously wrong with that area ocean. Over the decades, countless theories tried to explain the mystery. Ocean wave emoji. 1. Navigation failure. Many experts believe Flight 19 became disoriented after compass malfunctions and navigational errors. Once the pilots lost their bearings, they may have unknowingly flown farther out to sea until fuel ran out. Cloud with lightning and rain emoji. 2. Extreme weather. The Atlantic Ocean can become deadly with shocking speed. Strong winds, rough waves, and sudden storms may have made survival impossible. Alien emoji. 3. Bermuda Triangle theories. Then came the more mysterious explanations. Magnetic anomalies, time distortions, even extraterrestrial theories. Flight 19 became one of the biggest stories fueling the legend of the Bermuda Triangle. But despite decades of speculation, no definitive evidence has ever proven supernatural involvement. And yet, even after official investigations, one haunting question remains unanswered. Right pointing finger emoji. How do 6 aircraft disappear without leaving a single confirmed trace? Today, most historians and aviation experts believe Flight 19 was likely the result of a tragic chain of events: navigation confusion, fuel exhaustion, bad weather, human error. Individually, these problems might have been survivable. Together, they became catastrophic. But because the ocean keeps its secrets so well, the mystery continues to grow. Think about this: what makes mysteries like Flight 19 so unforgettable? Is it the possibility of something supernatural? Or the terrifying realization that humans can still disappear without answers? The story of Flight 19 reminds us how fragile certainty can be. One moment, everything was under control. The next, experienced pilots were lost in endless open water. And somewhere beneath the Atlantic Ocean, the final moments of Flight the 19th of May still remain hidden forever. And if you're fascinated by chilling unsolved mysteries, there's another terrifying case you need to watch. Right pointing finger emoji. Click the video on your screen now to watch the Dyatlov Pass mystery. Trust me, that story is just as disturbing.